Akademiks can't ride away.
Okay. By the way, y'all seen Complex? Yo, Complex so funny. Complex is they're reverted to what they were before me and Joe went up there. They're just making a bunch of lists. So they put out the top 10 most powerful hip hop, most powerful streamers in hip hop, and I just want y'all to see this list. This is their list, okay? It says from DDG to Sean C to Blackboy Max. Here is the 10 most powerful streamers in hip hop. Okay, I bet. I don't know. I don't know who they call a streamer. Am I a streamer? I guess all right. I'm a streamer, right? Yeah. Listen to this. 10. I am Dante. Okay. 9. Your age. Okay. 8. Neon. Okay. 7. DDG. Cool. 6. Zia Simbilu. I'm going to give my opinion after. I'm just reading it. 5. Sean C. Is this how he looks? Is this a hickey? What the fuck? 4. Aiden Ross. 3. DJ Akademiks. 2. Platboy Max. 1. Cenat. Very interesting list. Very, very interesting list. I definitely think they got number 1 right. Yes, by the way, I do think so. So let me give you my criteria. It says 10 most powerful streamers in hip hop. Now let me tell you what power in hip hop is. You know, fuck all the cancellation shit. You know, and again, I'm not talking myself up, but I want to tell you what media personalities and when again, at the end of the day, we're all really media personalities, whether you want to call it streamers or not. I've been doing this shit 15 years. When you have what real power is to stop a nigga budget. Real power is to enable a release date. Real power is to give momentum to an artist. Or if you feel a way you could stop the momentum, hopefully not maliciously. That's how I judge these things. So first and foremost, and I'm going to go through it again. So now I'm going to judge it with that criteria. The reality of this is this, okay? I think Dante belongs on this list. I think Dante is a valued reactor, and he is usually tapped into music, okay? I don't know other stuff he's done, but most times I've seen him is music shit. So he belongs on this list, okay? I think 10 might be a little bit crazy. Your Rage. Now, here's the thing. Your Rage is one of the top streamers. Like, Your Rage is probably like 5 or 10 times bigger of a streamer than me. I don't think Your Rage has made his streaming platform necessarily about music. And this is the only thing that I see Complex be like clickbaiting. Your Rage has a lot of power in the streaming community. And if this was a streaming community thing, I think Rage is killer. Now, I do think Your Rage has musical opinions. I've heard him give his musical opinions about Meek or whoever else that he either likes or maybe he doesn't care about. We do care about it. But I don't know if we would say, if we're going by their list, powerful. I don't know if Your Rage... Well, actually, I might stand corrected. I might tell me... Is it Your Rage that had like a friend? Is Lucky Your Rage's friend? I heard the rapper Lucky was a streamer's friend who blew up. I got to give that person credit. And if it's Your Rage, okay, that's dope. That's dope. Because, shit, I even cover Lucky now. And if you help blow him up, Well, no, that was Bruce, right? That's Bruce? That's probably Bruce. Now, here's the thing. Because I respect all these guys, I'm not trying to shit on nobody. Okay? Again, Rage is probably one of the biggest streamers. But sometimes I feel like Complex clickbaits because they're trying to create a category that never existed. Let's be very clear, and no disrespect, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I'm the first hip-hop streamer. Not toot my own horn. That's just reality. I came on Twitch. Yeah, at first I was trying to play games. I was trash. And then pretty much for the last 8 years, I've only talked about hip-hop. And if people came to my stream, shit, I had a contract with Twitch that they wanted me to only be in the music category to talk about hip-hop. It was solely about music. Your Age is a huge streamer that if Your Age wants to play a video game, people are going to play a video game. If he wants to go talk about Pokemon, people are going to talk about Pokemon. If you want to talk about Hassan Piker or whatever the guy's name is, he's like, the guy's just huge, right? Pause. To say that when we say power, we now have to think about, is Your Age flexing power in hip-hop as a hip-hop streamer? I don't think so. But he is one of the biggest streamers. By the way, I think he's clearly bigger than Dante. He's 15 times bigger than me. Let's keep going. Neon. Neon is not a hip-hop streamer. I don't care how many rappers Neon interacts with, he's not a hip-hop streamer. Now, we could give him credit for he helped Jello get on. And that is something that is a hip-hop platform. You got to give it respect. And by the way, I think Jello has to give respect to Neon. So I do respect Neon in that perspective. I don't think Neon uses his platform necessarily to put on hip-hop. Be very honest. And I fuck with Neon. Heavy. But this is Complex trying to create a category out of something that is, these guys aren't necessarily hip-hop streamers or trying to be powerful in the music industry. They're just doing them. They're just popular. And that's where Complex starts dick riding. When you're just saying, oh, you're this powerful hip-hop streamer, when these guys are just doing their thing, and if something pops off because they're popular, who cares? You seem like you're trying to force a square peg into a circular hole. It doesn't make sense. Okay, so Neon's super popular, but do I think that Neon is trying to put niggas on hip hop? No. By the way, let me just keep going. DDG. Now, DDG is a very good candidate. 100%. And by the way, I'm going to give you my ranking. I'm definitely going to give you my ranking. DDG, very good candidate. DDG is as cultural as hip-hop as you could get. Okay, now does he do vlogging and like streams that got to do with women? Of course. Okay, Zeus and Bilu. I don't think you could have a list without Zeus and Bilu being top 5 or really top 3. And I'm going to give you my list. Zeus and Bilu, they have influenced the culture based on their reaction to music. They're the epitome of what reacting to music and reacting to the byproduct of hip-hop is. Number 6 is hard for me to think that they're at. Okay? Sean C. Don't know too much about him, but I have seen him. Honestly, every time I've seen him, usually sometimes he's commenting about me. It's never been nothing nice, but I'm not a hater. Maybe hate consumes his heart. It doesn't consume mine. He's a hip-hop guy. He's a guy who I've seen try to take a cultural, critical aspect and trying to break it down. And I'm going to be honest with you, I've seen artists acknowledge and respect it. I think he's definitely worthy of being on this list, 100%, right? Let's keep going. By the way, I'm surprised. Doesn't Fantano stream? I thought they were going to put Fantano on here. Anyway, number 4, Aiden Ross. Now, Aiden is one of those instances where it's like, yo, I fuck with Rage. Don't get it twisted. I fuck with your Rage. But Aiden Ross, and he's tried so much. Whether you might be like, it's out of him trying to be accepted, whatever, who gives a fuck? Bro, the nigga used to have freestyle battles on his shit. He's the real person who started the streamer rapper collab. Aiden is fucking goated. Like, that's the reality of it, right? Now, if you're ranking it right now, okay, maybe, all right. But where they rank him at? 4? All time, he's going to be 1 or 2. If we're talking about hip-hop streamer, and I know you might be like 1 or 2. Aiden started streamer hip-hop collabs. But yeah, me back in 2017, I collab with streamers I collab with rappers on my streams. That didn't do nothing, did no numbers. Aiden brought hundreds of thousands of people, 500,000 people, to go see him interact with rappers. That has to be applauded. They put me at number 3. I'm always thankful. Again, whatever. I'm going to give you my ranking. Platboy Max is number 2. Shit, not going to lie. Platboy Max right now, what he's doing, he's bringing back an aspect of hip-hop that has been missing. A lot of times, rappers used to be thinking about streams like, man, well, if I'm already making my music, why I got to go on your stream and show my personality? Max is bringing it back like, bruh, all right, maybe your personality in that, it's still kind of dim, but come on here and make a song with me. He's giving back a light to music. That's dope. That's dope, okay? Obviously, number 1, they give my man Kai Cenat. Now, let me give my ranking, okay? This is my ranking. In reality, hip-hop streamer. No, here's the thing. The only thing they fuck up with is using this word powerful. This word powerful is that theoretically, Kai Cenat could be more powerful than me in hip-hop. Kai Cenat doesn't play hip-hop. Kai Cenat plays streaming. I play hip-hop. When I'm beefing with Meek Mill, I know his budget. I stop shit. That's a fact. I tell you these things. I play hip-hop through and through. I play the media. I play it every way because I can't play other games. I only know one game to play. Hip-hop. Could Kai do that? Just like tonight. Yo, Cardi's label. Yo, hey, I wish I could stream. Everybody's streaming this on Twitch. I need to stream this motherfucker on my goddamn YouTube channel. I know y'all got everybody blocked from playing Cardi's album tonight. I need to be allowed. Oh, shit, Act, we fuck with you. Anything you want. We're going to whitelist you. We're going to allow you to play this album. Only you. That's power. His label wants to be on good side with me. That's power. They want to do the same thing with Kai. They want to do the same thing with Max. They don't play hip-hop, though. But do they have power? Of course. So I guess, the only thing about this list that fucks it up, like, for example, I know these labels care about Dante's reaction. I know you know who they care about so much? Bro, they give a fuck. Like, a lot of these, Zias and Bilu, they give a fuck about these niggas' reaction so much. Way more than you might think they would care about. Well, I mean, obviously they're ranked above, but anyway, let me kind of give you my list. The top 10 most powerful streamers. Remember, we're saying streamers, not media personalities, streamers in hip hop. I'm going to tell you who. Okay? You're not going to like it. I'm going Kai number 1. I know people who have done collabs with him, but when he listened to their album and maybe didn't give the best reaction, their labels were panicking, the artists were panicking. And I give him credit because he stood on it. I like that. Kai never switched up. That's a real nigga. Kai's number 1. I'm going to put at number 2, Aiden Ross. Not only historically because of what he's done, but Aiden Ross is a moments guy. You see, and this is only going to distinguish him over the person I'm going to put number 3, because Aiden gets the biggest moments. He's the one to bring Cardi on stream. He's the one who's really trying to get Ye. He's going to get the biggest moments. He's going to give you what you want. He gets the Drake moment. He gets whatever. Number 3, I'm going to go. I know I'm ranked number 3, but I'm also a very selfless person. The streaming game is a really cutthroat shit. I always say the way how I look at other creators, they don't look at me like that. I've seen these creators who I thought I'll fuck with. They'll cut my throat just to get a W in the chat. I see it. It happened. But I'm not like that. Number 3, I'm going with Max. Max, right now, is the new on the radar. Y'all know I told Drake to do his platform. I'm not a hater. I'm not somebody who is, I see some shit and I'm like, that's dope. A lot of artists, I've sat in meetings, I've sat on calls where these labels spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on promo or saying, all right, well, we're going to spend $40,000 here that people could think this guy's not an asshole. Because if we spend $40,000 on his music, no one's going to listen. You go put that nigga in the booth with Max, even if it's an asshole, people go watch what he did. I put Max number 3. I don't know if it's maybe fair to rank myself because I'm probably going to rank myself too low. But let me look at this list again. I say me. And it's really off of where I'm at in music. These labels scared of me like a motherfucker, bro. Like, they've seen that I've taken the biggest of dogs on. When niggas thought that I was going against Baby, they was like, yo, this nigga must really be feeling himself. After that, they said, fuck, yo, we want no problem with you. That's fact. Most of these labels just scared of me, in reality. And I understand why, because I'm relentless. I'll sit here and I'll go tear your artist down. They come up with $1 million of budget. I'll go tear your artist down for a good 6 months. And now you spend $4 million on promo. That shit meant nothing, because after I'm done talking for 4 fucking months, I erased that $4 million you spent. I get it. I get why. So they're like, you know what? Let's play ball. They don't like me, but they'll play ball. I think that's power. So I'll put myself at 4. 5, I'm going with my guys right here. Who's 5 on this list? No, I'm not going Sean C. I'm going Zias and Bilu. These niggas, if you a label, if you an artist, you link with these niggas, they really funk with you, they'll get your song taken off. Like, that shit would be, to the moon. These niggas right here, you know how many, like, nigga, I remember Bilu reactions to songs. I remember Zias reactions to songs. To me, I think they're the GOAT, the greatest of all time, song reactors. You get what I'm saying? Also, there's been times, listen, I talk to all these labels, whether I'm consulting or not, I tell them like, yo, you need to go holler at these guys. They talk to them too. These guys really important. Let me see. Where would I go after that? Unfortunately, I'm not going to put DDG in a powerful streamer category. And I think I wouldn't even put him 6 or 7. I might put Sean C above him. Because here's the thing with DDG. DDG is very influential, but DDG isn't seen as powerful because DDG is an artist. So DDG has like a mellow opinion, which when I always say this, if you have no opinion, you don't matter. Right? So it's like people don't see, it's not necessarily you don't have power, but nobody sees your power because you don't matter. Like, niggas know when I've had an artist diss me and their label calls me and says, yo, this fucking artist is an idiot. We love you. Yo, matter of fact, yo, can we book this with you? Like, yo, we're apologizing for this fuckhead who's dissing you online. And you know what I usually say? Yes, we could do that, but I'm going to violate him tonight on stream. This happens all the time. I'm thinking about power. Because again, when I got your budget running up and I know you gonna be in a ret, that's how I look at shit. DDG's a chill dude, bro. Like, he got a huge audience at this point. He's always had a huge audience. He's a legend in the content game. But if we're talking about powerful hip hop streamers, I don't necessarily think powerful hip hop streamers. Right now, I think he's just a powerful streamer. Like right now, like he's up next in streaming. Now I don't think he's trying to be a hip hop aficionado. He's just trying to do his thing and promote his music, right? Because he could have been on the Bad Baby when Bad Baby went on the stream. He could have been like, "Yo, this shit sound garbage." He's not gonna do that, right? So, yeah, maybe I put the Sean C. dude at 6 or 7, and then let me see who else is behind him. Neon, I'm not putting Neon there, and I'm not putting Your Age there. I'm putting Dante over all of them. I'm sorry. So Dante, I'm putting like 7 or 8. I forgot what my number is at. But I'm putting Dante over them just because Dante's covering music, bro. Dante's really gonna be tapping in with this shit. That's just really what it is. And again, I'm telling you, I'm not prioritizing because if we look at views, Your Age averages more views than everybody, including me. Neon averages more views than everybody, including me. And shit, even DDG at this point averages more views, probably more than me on a regular day. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just thinking about the hip hop element. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you too. I don't like this fuck nigga. I don't like him. I don't know if he's a streamer though. The Fantano nigga, I'll put Fantano on here. Yeah, like Fantano has an effect on hip hop and how it's viewed. If Fantano, I think he streams, if he reviews something or he's talking about a topic and he shits on it, yeah, there's gonna be a bunch of people who rocks with him, and there is usually domino effect to that. So I'll put him on there. But I think Complex is cloud chasing like they normally do. They come up with a title. They want really the approval of a few people. DDG's popping right now. Look, y'all gave DDG number 6, but you put him on the flyer. You gave Kai number 1, and you gave Max number 2. Just think about the flyer y'all have or the thumbnail y'all have if you're not cloud chasing. Number 1, number 2, and like number 7. Come on, y'all cloud chasing, right? So like you have Complex just trying to cloud chase off the clout of streamers because they know streamers are going to react to this. But it's not a legit list in the fact that they're evaluating these things accordingly. And that's why I think it's bullshit. I'm making a list just to make a list because y'all want Kai to react, Max to react, and DDG to react. Bullshit, if you ask me. Okay. An hour and 53 minutes.